Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Teacher Kim here. So I wanted to talk about two big frustrations in an ESL classroom. For me, my two biggest frustrations. Or it may be three, but they kind of all go together. So it is a lot of fun teaching online, but it is definitely different than a brick and mortar classroom, and it's definitely different than anything else. Now, the companies I teach for are very different in the style of teaching as well. You really have to kind of adapt your teaching to the companies. You can't go into the classrooms the same. In some ways you do, but in some ways you can't. So anyway, one of my biggest frustrations is three phrases I hear a lot from students. And it's okay to say it occasionally. It's when they continue to say it instead of trying that it frustrates me. I don't know. And I don't mean if they really don't know. I'm talking about when you ask them a question like, what is your name? I don't know. And they're a level 4 student. Or it's something that they know the answer to. They just are too busy playing around. And so they don't want to answer it. So I don't know. I don't understand. Because my issue with I don't understand is it's always the littlest one saying I don't understand, but they can't say blue and red. So mom and dad are teaching them I don't understand, but they don't even know what that means. They just are taught to say it. And then what? Now, I'm from the South. I am born and raised in the Southeast United States. We say ma'am and sir. We don't say what. At least not to an adult. We do. I mean, occasionally I'll say it to my children, and occasionally they'll say it to me, but it's the tone of voice. If you have to say what, you're normally asking somebody to repeat something. So I had a student a little while ago who every question I asked, this was not a low-level student. This was a middle-level student who should have known the normal answers. Every question I asked, I don't know. What? I told him, I even said, no, you are not going to yell at me. So at one point, I cut his sound down, and I did not listen to him, and I just doored it. And I pretty much doored the whole lesson. But yes, I don't mind if you say, like, if I ask, what is this? And you say, I don't know. I'm cool. Like, that's cool. But if I ask you, what color is this? And you're a level 3 or 4 or 5 student and you can't tell me blue, but you know it. And I know you know it because you've already answered it. But you just don't want to answer maybe a similar question. That frustrates me to no end. And when I'm sleep deprived, I'll be honest with y'all, my tone changes and I'm not quite as chipper, and it's harder for me to smile and be happy when they're saying what and I don't know and getting an attitude. So I will admit with this student tonight, I lost my patience. Everything I said. So he was wearing these, and I've never seen them before in any other student. Goggles, glasses, something huge. Hold on, I took a picture. And I will show it to you. I'm going to try to hold it up my phone because I don't want to try to, I don't really feel like editing this. Sorry. I'm just not in the mood. Okay. So these are what he held up. You can see it. These are what he had on. And part of it would raise and lower depending on what he was looking at. So I'm thinking they were like glasses that adjusted according to his needs. So maybe he only had them down when he was reading and only had them up the rest of the time, or vice versa. I'm not sure. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. But he had them on, and he was so busy moving around to make them go up and down and looking at books off to the side. Because literally I asked him what books he liked to read, and he goes, here. And this is literally what he did, and then dropped them. He just did them in front of the camera just this quick and dropped them. I couldn't see what they were. I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to talk with you about something that you obviously like, because he had about 15 books. So yeah, that frustrates me to no end. Don't tell me, don't yell at me and tell me I don't know when you do know the answer. If you don't know it, it's fine. But here's the thing, and I'm rambling and I do apologize, but I've had about 2 hours sleep in the last 48 hours. So I apologize. But okay, here's the thing. If I'm asking you, let's say I ask, what did you do today? And then I'll wait 5 seconds or so. No response. Or I don't know. Did you watch TV? Read a book? And instead of listening, all you're saying over me, talking over me, is I don't know. I have a hard time with my patience then without sleep. So I'm just being honest with y'all. I love what I do. I normally don't lose my patience easily. But I have had, and I know part of it is, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I know part of it is that they're stuck inside because of the virus. They're not able to go to school and get their energy out. They're taking classes at odd hours. Everything's messed up. They're worried, and I get that. And I am trying my hardest. But they've got to give me something to work with. And this student just would not. Everything was, what did you do today? What? And with you, iTutorGroup, we type it. So I'm typing it too. What did you do today? I don't know. Did you read a book? And while I'm trying to say, did you read a book? I don't know. I'm just, so it's over with, it's done with. But my biggest frustrations when I'm teaching is when students say, I don't know, I don't understand, or what, with an attitude. And when they don't try. So, I have one more class tonight, and then I'm going to try to get some sleep, maybe. I don't know. I'm not even sleepy. That's sad. Let me know, what are your biggest in-classroom student frustrations? I don't mean like when the student can't understand something. I'm talking about what really makes you want to go through that screen sometimes, you know? These were the things tonight that made me want to go through that screen and you know. So what would make you so irked that it just takes, you have to, or maybe throw something. I actually at one point threw something up on my screen and I rolled so hard because he was just like, oh my gosh. So what is your oh my gosh thing when teaching? There's got to be something. Everyone has it. Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.